Top 25 Education and Training Coordinator Interview Questions and Answers. An education and training coordinator plays a key role in developing learning programs, improving staff skills, and ensuring training initiatives support organizational goals. Interviewers look for strong communication abilities, organizational skills, learning program experience, and the ability to evaluate training effectiveness. Preparing well helps you highlight your strategic thinking and passion for professional development. Here are the top 25 education and training coordinator interview questions and answers to help you confidently excel in your interview. 1. What interests you about the role of an education and training coordinator? I'm drawn to this role because it allows me to support organizational growth through meaningful learning initiatives. I enjoy developing structured programs that empower employees and strengthen performance. This position also aligns with my passion for continuous learning, team development, and creating training solutions that address real workplace challenges. Being able to collaborate with different departments and help individuals grow professionally makes this career both rewarding and strategically impactful for the organization. 2. What key skills do you bring to this position? I bring strong communication, organization, and instructional design skills. I'm experienced in planning training schedules, developing learning materials, delivering workshops, and analyzing training outcomes. My ability to collaborate with diverse teams helps ensure programs meet specific needs. I also have strong problem-solving abilities, allowing me to adjust programs when challenges arise. Additionally, I'm proficient with e-learning platforms, LMS systems, and digital training tools, which enhances training accessibility and effectiveness across different learning styles. 3. How do you assess training needs within an organization? I begin by conducting a needs analysis, reviewing performance data, job descriptions, and feedback from managers and employees. Interviews, surveys, and performance evaluations help identify skill gaps. I consider organizational goals to ensure training aligns with long-term development priorities. Once I identify areas needing improvement, I prioritize the most essential topics and design programs tailored to those requirements. This structured approach ensures training is relevant, targeted, and capable of improving overall performance and productivity. 4. How do you design a training program from start to finish? I start by identifying learning objectives and understanding the audience's experience level. Next, I outline the curriculum, choose appropriate training methods, and create materials like presentations, guides, and assessments. I schedule training sessions, coordinate logistics, and ensure all resources are available. After implementation, I gather feedback, measure outcomes, and adjust the program as needed. This complete cycle ensures the training is well-planned, engaging, and aligned with organizational goals for maximum impact. 5. Describe your experience using learning management systems, LMS. I have extensive experience using several LMS platforms for managing online courses, tracking participation, and evaluating performance. I regularly upload course materials, create quizzes, assign modules, and generate reports to measure progress. LMS technology enables me to automate reminders, improve accessibility, and personalize learning paths. I also troubleshoot technical issues and support learners when they need assistance. Using an LMS improves efficiency while allowing training programs to reach broader audiences within the organization. 6. How you ensure training is engaging for participants. I use interactive methods such as group discussions, role-playing, hands-on activities, and real-world examples to keep participants engaged. Visual elements, digital tools, and storytelling help simplify concepts. I tailor content to different learning styles and incorporate opportunities for questions and feedback. I also create a positive, inclusive environment that encourages participation. By breaking complex topics into manageable sections, I ensure the training remains dynamic, enjoyable, and effective for all learners. 7. How do you evaluate whether a training program was successful? I measure success through participant feedback, assessments, behavior observations, and performance data. Surveys help gauge satisfaction, while quizzes and tasks measure knowledge retention. I compare performance metrics before and after the training to identify improvements. Additionally, I meet with supervisors to understand whether employees are applying new skills on the job. This multi-layered evaluation helps determine what is working and what needs adjustment, ensuring ongoing improvement in future training initiatives. 8. How do you handle training participants who are not engaged? First, I observe the situation to understand why they are disengaged. I may involve them with questions, practical activities, or tasks that encourage participation. Sometimes, disengagement results from unclear instructions or difficulty understanding the material, so offering additional support helps. If distractions persist, I address the issue privately and respectfully. My goal is to create an environment where participants feel motivated, valued, and comfortable contributing without feeling overwhelmed or embarrassed. 9. How do you balance multiple training programs at once? I rely on strong organizational skills, clear prioritization, and effective scheduling. I begin by outlining deadlines and breaking each program into manageable tasks. Using calendars, project management tools, and checklists helps me stay on track. I also maintain communication with stakeholders to ensure expectations are aligned. When coordinating simultaneous programs, I remain flexible and adjust plans when needed. This structured approach helps ensure every program receives adequate attention and is delivered successfully. 10. Describe a successful training program you developed. In a previous role, I developed an onboarding training program for new employees. I conducted a needs assessment, identified critical knowledge areas, and created modules covering company culture, procedures, and job-specific skills. I incorporated videos, quizzes, and hands-on practice to keep participants engaged. After implementing the program, onboarding time decreased, and new employees reported feeling more confident and prepared. The program became a standardized training model used throughout the department. 11. What types of training formats do you prefer to use? I use a mixture of instructor-led sessions, e-learning modules, blended learning, workshops, and hands-on demonstrations. The format depends on the training objectives and the audience's needs. For complex tasks, I prefer interactive, classroom-style sessions. For policy updates or broad information, e-learning is more efficient. Blended learning combines the strengths of both approaches. By selecting the right format, I ensure the training remains accessible, engaging, and effective for all learners. 12. How do you adapt training for diverse learning styles? I incorporate a variety of teaching methods, visual aids, discussion, hands-on tasks, and digital tools to ensure everyone can absorb the material. For visual learners, I use charts and presentations. For auditory learners, I emphasize verbal explanations. And for kinesthetic learners, I include practical exercises. I also provide written materials for independent study. This inclusive approach ensures that participants feel supported, engaged, and able to learn in a way that suits their personal preferences. 13. How do you prioritize training requests from different departments? I assess each request based on urgency, organizational goals, compliance requirements, and potential impact. Mandatory or safety-related training typically takes precedence. I also meet with department leaders to clarify expectations and timelines. By evaluating workload and available resources, I create a balanced schedule that supports all teams fairly. Transparent communication ensures departments understand how decisions are made, helping maintain trust and cooperation across the organization. 14. How do you handle last-minute changes to a training schedule? I stay flexible and calm, quickly assessing what adjustments need to be made. I communicate changes to participants, trainers, and stakeholders immediately. If a location or resource becomes unavailable, I look for alternative solutions, such as switching to a virtual session or adjusting session timing. My ability to think quickly and adapt ensures disruptions are minimized. Remaining organized and proactive helps maintain trust and ensures the training continues smoothly despite unexpected challenges. 15. How do you ensure training materials are up to date? I regularly review materials, comparing them with current company policies, industry standards, and technological advancements. I collaborate with subject matter experts to ensure accuracy. When improvements are needed, I update content, replace outdated examples, and incorporate new research or tools. I also gather feedback from past training sessions to identify areas that may need refreshment. This ongoing review process ensures training remains relevant, accurate, and valuable for learners at all levels. 16. How do you communicate with managers about employee progress? I maintain regular communication with managers through progress reports, meetings, and follow-up evaluations. After training sessions, I provide summaries that highlight strengths, improvement areas, and recommendations. If an employee requires additional support, I collaborate with a manager to create a development plan. Consistent dialogue ensures managers remain informed, engaged, and involved in their team's learning journey. This collaboration strengthens accountability and supports long-term employee growth. 17. How do you handle resistance to training from employees? I begin by listening to understand their concerns. Resistance often stems from fear, lack of clarity, or previous negative experiences. I explain the benefits of training, how it supports their job performance, and why it's important. Offering reassurance and demonstrating practical value helps decrease resistance. I also provide multiple learning formats when possible. By addressing concerns respectfully and creating a supportive environment, most employees become open and willing to participate. 18. How do you manage training logistics? I coordinate schedules, secure training rooms, prepare materials, arrange technology, and ensure all resources are available. I confirm attendance, send reminders, and test equipment ahead of time. For virtual sessions, I check platform functionality and prepare digital files. Managing logistics efficiently ensures sessions start on time and run smoothly. I also maintain contingency plans in case technical issues or delays occur. Proper logistical planning supports professionalism and enhances training success. 19. How do you measure long-term effectiveness of training? I evaluate long-term effectiveness by tracking performance data, observing behavior changes, and collecting follow-up feedback from managers and employees. I monitor whether skills are being applied consistently on the job and whether productivity has improved. Periodic assessments or refresher sessions help gauge retention. If results show limited improvement, I adjust the program accordingly. This ongoing evaluation process ensures training continues to provide meaningful, long-lasting benefits to both employees and the organization. 20. How do you incorporate technology into your training programs? I use e-learning platforms, virtual classrooms, multimedia presentations, videos, and digital assessments to enhance engagement and accessibility. Technology allows participants to learn at their own pace and provides interactive elements that improve retention. I also use analytics tools to track progress and identify learning gaps. Integrating technology helps streamline training delivery, reach remote teams, and offer flexible learning options that accommodate different needs and schedules. 21. Describe a challenge you faced while coordinating training and how you resolved it. A challenge I faced involved delivering training during a period of rapid organizational change. Participants were overwhelmed and hesitant. To resolve this, I simplified training materials, incorporated short interactive activities, and provided quick reference guides. I communicated closely with managers and provided additional support sessions. By making the training approachable and addressing concerns, participation improved significantly. The experience strengthened my ability to adapt, simplify complex information, and maintain engagement under pressure. 22. How do you stay updated with new training trends? I stay updated by attending workshops, webinars, and professional conferences related to training and development. I also follow industry publications, read research articles, and participate in online learning communities. Networking with other training professionals helps me exchange ideas and discover new techniques. By staying informed about trends in instructional design, technology, and adult learning theory, I ensure my training programs remain modern, effective, and aligned with best practices. 23. How do you handle feedback that your training was not effective? I view constructive feedback as an opportunity to improve. I analyze the comments to identify specific issues, such as unclear instructions or pacing problems. I follow up with participants or managers to understand the challenges more deeply. Then, I revise the training materials, adjust the structure, or incorporate new teaching methods. I also pilot the improved version with a small group before full implementation. This process ensures continuous improvement and better learning outcomes. 24. What strategies do you use to support employees after training? I provide follow-up resources, such as job aids, checklists, or online modules, to reinforce learning. I schedule follow-up meetings with managers to track progress and identify any ongoing challenges. When necessary, I offer refresher sessions or one-on-one coaching. Encouraging employees to practice new skills in real situations strengthens retention. Ongoing support ensures training translates into long-term performance improvement and boosts employee confidence as they apply new skills on the job. 25. Why should we hire you as our education and training coordinator? You should hire me because I bring strong instructional design expertise, excellent communication skills, and a passion for employee development. I excel at creating engaging and effective learning experiences tailored to organizational needs. My ability to manage multiple programs, analyze results, and collaborate with diverse teams ensures training initiatives are successful. I'm committed to continuous improvement and take pride in helping employees grow, which strengthens overall performance and contributes to organizational success. An education and training coordinator must be organized, innovative, and committed to supporting employee development. By preparing thoughtful answers and highlighting your instructional design, communication, and leadership skills, you can demonstrate your ability to create impactful training programs. These top 25 interview questions help you express confidence, clarity, and a strong understanding of the role. With the right preparation, you'll be ready to excel in your interview and make a meaningful difference in the organization's growth.